Hey, what's up? Today's video, we are actually double uploading. I just posted a 7-star Archangel Showcase, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. But I found something very, very interesting with this champ I'm about to talk about. People are not playing her right, and I wanted to show you what the maximum damage this champ can do. So it's none other than Proxima Midnight. If you don't know, her kit is very, very weird, and it is a very, very weird. She's just a very, very, very weird champion. Sorry, where you do certain tasks in a fight, and you do big special 3 damage. But the maximum special 3 damage I have seen is roughly around 2 million. And you can keep just building back up to special 3 and doing that once you are ramped. But that is nothing compared to what I'm going to show you in today's showcase. So, I don't know if it's a bug or what is wrong, but the way I've interpreted it and the way I think it is working in game, the way Proxima Midnight works is she has 3 tasks and then she has a special 4th mission. The 3 first task or mission she has, task 1, I believe, is parrying 6 times. Task 2 is not or intercepting the opponent 4 times, and then task 3 is knocking them down 5 times. So at the beginning of the fight, you will see you'll either have a green 1, 2, or 3. And then they just go in order. So if you start with a 2, you go 3, then 1. So let's say you start with 2, you have to intercept 4 times, then you get a prowess. The prowess looks a little weird. It looks like fury. It's a color of fury. They just did that. I think like every Thanos' child in the game kind of has that weird like fury effect, but it just is a prowess. You get a prowess that lasts for like 8 seconds, and then once it expires, it becomes permanent. So, the way you normally ramp up Proxima Midnight is you do all 3 tasks, and then you get 100 hits on your combo. That's how you get the 4th one, and then you have 4 Furies. When you hit 100 combo, I forgot to mention this, you get a Fury for each prowess that you have on her. So you usually want to do all 3 tasks before you hit 100 combo. And then you have 4 Furies because the 100 combo also gives a prowess at the same time. So that would mean you have 4 Furies and then 4 prowesses. Also, I added the Thor 6-star relic. So once you gain a Fury, you also gain a Vigor. And every time you gain a buff after that, so the way I kept it on Proxima Midnight is I would Dex and get a like small precision, and you keep that Vigor recharged. Also, when you launch the Thor relic, you get an aptitude. So that's how I did most of my damage too. I kind of buffed up my damage with that too. But that being said, the normal rotation is you do your 3 challenges, then you do your 4th by getting 100 combo. Well, Proxima Midnight actually works a little weird, and the way I think it works is the way you do this rotation that I'm going to show in this video is you do 2 of the 3 challenges and you wait on the 3rd. You don't do the 3rd yet, and then you hit your 100 combo. So then you only have 3 out of 4 Furies. But what I think happens is you wait till you get to about 250 combos, what I found to be the perfect amount. You hit about 250 combo, and then you finish that 3rd task. So then you have 4 prowesses, 3 are permanent, and then you have 3 permanent Furies, and then you have that extra prowess that has a timer. What I think happens is the 3 prowesses stack on top of each other. So let's say each prowess is a 25% prowess. So that would make 75% prowess. What I think happens is this last prowess is a multiplication. I think, so let's say we have those 3 prowess, so that's 75%, and then that last one, instead of adding an extra 25%, I think for some reason it multiplies it by a certain amount. So, for example, it could multiply it by 3, it could multiply it by 10, I don't know, but I think that's what happens here. But the way it works is you want to launch your special 3 while that prowess is not permanent. A lot of this is not probably making sense right now, but in the gameplay, you will see what I'm talking about. It is very short gameplay. It's like 5 minutes. But the way you do it is you ramp up 2 out of the 3 charges, hit 100 combo, and then you wait to do that last charge until you're at 3 bars of power, and you have to be at 240 to 250 combo. I don't know why that is, but that is what I've found. That's the sweet spot for you doing massive damage. Also, if you launch the specialty right as you do your last challenge, that prowess is still active for a short amount of time, so you could launch other specials and do way more special damage than intended. So, that being said, I don't know if it's a bug or what, but that was kind of a short kind of ramble about how you do this. And yeah, in the gameplay, I think I do 2 special 3s. I do one just like a normal rotation, kind of showing off what you're usually going to see, and then I do one where it's like the actual like what I'm showing. I think it ends up being like 50 million damage special 3 by a 6-star. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.